I thought for the longest time this was a normal trap, but being continuous changes everything I could have said about the card.
Psych!
That's obviously not true, but being continuous helps. This does what Masterpiece should have done, and here's why I believe that all the little girls tribute themselves on field and banish themselves from the graveyard. So you should have at least one little girl in the graveyard or banish. It can be the high levels, but I wouldn't want to put them back in the deck to draw again, and let's be honest here.
I know I ain't the only one.
While also searching a Witchcrafter spell, this is so much more practical than Masterpiece, because until this, there was no way to recover the little girls that banished themselves. I'd have preferred to summon the spellcaster, but perhaps that's asking for too much. I'm guessing the graveyard effect is supposed to work with Masterpieces since that banishes spells and this adds banished spells to your hand. Can't you see that obvious?
Synergy.
Realistically speaking, however, you don't need Masterpiece for this to be decent. Genie banish spells too, so as long as you get one spell back, you broke even. Could even debate your plus, since this is a graveyard effect and cards in the graveyard or banished aren't generally considered when speaking of card advantage. But you're not here to hear me speak in an intellectual manner, so let me get back to what some of you think I do best.
You know what I don't understand?
Traps being in Witchcraft is if Konami did their job with the spells and didn't make them so restrictive or underpowered, there will be no need for traps in a spell-based archetype. Now, didn't I just say Patronus does what Masterpiece should have done? Yes, I did. But that doesn't change the underlying issue of creating traps for a spell-based archetype. I'm not saying the spells had to be on the level of Sky Striker. I'm saying they should have been better, so traps wouldn't need to be made to offset the spell's weaknesses. When I saw you can only use one effect return once per turn on every single Witchcrafter spell, I was
Pissed off!
because there was very little reason to do that. You handicapped them, Konami, before they ever got a chance to be played. Why y'all do that? Patronus is good. I play more of it than Masterpiece if Masterpiece is even played, but traps shouldn't exist in Witchcrafter at all if Konami did their job. I've been saying that a lot lately, and I don't want to sound insensitive if y'all don't like it, but
That's too damn bad!
thanks for watching. My Patreon's in the description if you would like to.
Help me! Help me!
So is my Discord server link. Thank you very much in advance. I appreciate you.
And a lot!